What's up, guys? This is the Vinyl Casket. My name is Nick. This is the home to the lamest taste. You can check out my YouTube channel at the Vinyl Casket, all one word, over on YouTube, where you can subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the bell for much, much more. We do trailer reactions as well as TV and movie reviews, but we also, every single week, we do comic book reviews. If you don't know, now you'll know. We get them on Wednesday. We pick them up. Why is that? There you go. We get them every Wednesday. We get my books every Wednesday. We read them. We bag and board them. We take pictures for the gram. Then we sit down with you guys and we talk about them. Usually there is a show every Tuesday uploaded to Manny Reads Comics on YouTube, but we have not been doing it the last month. It feels like at least 3 to 4 weeks we've missed. Unfortunately, scheduling conflicts, people living their dreams and lives. So I will be discussing my top 3 at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. We start indies, then we go to Marvel, then we go to DC. We only had one indie this week, and that is from Image Comics, issue 5 of Public Domain, Chip Zdarsky's basic sitcom comic book. If you don't know, it is about a guy who created this giant superhero comic with another guy. He was the artist, the other guy was the writer. They didn't get along. The publisher basically sided with the writer, and he retained no rights. He received almost no money. He had no rights. The comic got huge spin-offs, got the company massive movies, deals, all sorts of stuff. His 2 kids kind of resent it the whole time. It's a really interesting story. He finds out from his ex-friend's assistant that everything is actually his. Big lawsuit. His son is in like crippling gambling debt. He basically resolves it to get the rights to make his own comics using his original characters and enough money to bail out his son. And now he's starting his own comic company. And in this issue, we get the development of that. The bickering between everyone, the assistant who's dreamed of being a writer because of the comics that she read as a kid that were his. His son's coming to realization of this is what we're going to do, and then this creepy guy that's been buying signed and marked books from their dad for years turns out to be this rich app creator that basically gives them an office and funds them for a full year. I'm super excited. This book has been nothing but like crazy unexpected turns left and right. No action obviously, but it's just so much fun. I've loved it. I've truly enjoyed this series. Every issue, it is so much fun. We rank them out of 10. This is easy 8.5. We move on to Marvel with issue 2 of Midnight Suns with that incredible standard cover. This is David Nakayama, DNA. Did the cover on this one. I love it. I love that he's no longer just doing variants, but he's doing A covers now. That's so cool. I would love to see more variant artists become standard cover artists, because obviously we like the variants because their art's so good. So if you want to sell a series that people might not initially get into because of the name, the concept, the character selection, whatever, but it's a good story, crazy A cover is gonna get it. So this is tying into Strange Academy characters. You're getting lots of magical characters. Wolverine, for some reason, we haven't really fully understood why he's there. Basically, they fight Doom for most of this issue until the new Sorcerer Supreme shows up and kicks butt and says, "You gotta go." We get some backstory on Agatha and her involvement in this. Very excited to see where this goes. I'm enjoying the character development here. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Issue 2 variant cover of Alien. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. This is a really good issue. Obviously, not much has happened yet. A bunch of alien stuff towards the end. They do get attacked. Um, but we're confused, as I am. How are these aliens hunting synthetics? Can't they not sense them? But I guess we'll find out soon enough. I love the character development and like the personas that are displayed by these synthetics, this steel team. Um, I'm really enjoying that aspect of this book. 2 issues in, um, but I'm excited to see where they go with it. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. We move on to issue 3, variant cover of Predator. Incredible issue, prolonging this whole searching for my family, searching for the predator that killed my parents and everybody, but I'm killing predators. So eventually a predator got her axe and hunted her down as she's trying to fix her ship. So very interesting turn of events. I really enjoy this main character. I like her drive and like her humanity and her like morals and stuff. I like that setup for her. I'm excited to see a bigger fight with her in her predator armor against the predators. 8 out of 10, maybe even 8.5. Last Marvel book is issue 16, variant cover for Moon Knight. Awesome cover, by the way. Yeah, badass issue. Really, just a badass issue. Hunter's Moon gets his ass beat. We get some origin story on all these vampire factions and Tudor's backstory and what that's leading into. I'm very excited. There's going to be some big fight. There's going to be a real big fight coming up, and potentially Hunter's Moon is dead. I don't believe it though. 8.5 out of 10, easy. Move on to DC. We have issue 3, variant cover for Deceased. This is the throwback retro comic cover, basically like an X-Men throwback, because I believe it's X-Men font. Yeah, solid. I really like the cover. Solid issue. You know, some development. Nothing crazy. Nothing. Some Wonder Woman references and stuff like that. Nothing that I'm mind blown away. I'm not really enjoying Deceased, War of the Gods, of the Undead Gods, as much as I thought I would. It feels like the issues are very jumpy. There's only 3, so I don't know if that's 100% just me just feeling out of it with the series. Well, I really enjoyed the last Deceased series that I read. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 6 out of 10, and move on to issue 8 of Batman Superman World's Finest by the man Mark Waid, and Dan Mora. I love this. Really good issue, a lot of fun. I like this character. His name Sunspot or Overheat, or they said something like that. I like him. He's interesting. I'm loving Robin and the Titans in this. That was really fun. And I like Batman's personality. This has been a really good series so far, and I hope they keep it up. 8 out of 10. Catwoman 48. Continuing this storyline of her fighting the mobs and stuff. Her partner, who was a Tommaso, is kidnapped by his ex-boyfriend, who basically took his spot in the Tommaso legacy. So she goes abroad to the main family of the Tommasos to get their their that was weird, to get the Gotham Tommasos to let him go. That was really clever. I didn't see that coming. I really liked how what's his name? I can't remember his name. The guy that she's been hanging out with, but how he's like ex League of Assassins, and they get in this thing, and Pink Flamingo or whatever his name's there, and there's this big fight, and they're in this giant hangar jet that's going down. Love how they ended that. I'm gonna give this a 7.5 out of 10. Issue 97 cardstock cover for Nightwing. Holy! I know my friends are trying to say that this ending is like a tie into Batmite or Nightmite, because we know it's coming, and we know that's next issue is Nightmite and this and that can't be real. I hope it's real. I hope the ending of this book was accurate, because that was mind-boggling. Really good issue. Heartless finally did something. He eliminated Blockbuster. So now there's ramifications for Maroni. Nightwing has to defend him, and very convoluted, very intense plot that I really enjoyed and I'm excited about. Honestly, I thought it was good. A lot of things happen this issue. Nightwing and Batgirl go at it, bro. They're like, that's crazy. That was crazy. And then they go outside. There's a taxi there, and who's in it? This guy claiming to be Rick Grayson with the Nightwing scar on his head from before Taylor took over the series. Insane. I didn't see that coming. 8 easy, maybe even 8.5 easy. This was crazy good. And then we finish it off with my favorite issue this week. Issue 787 of The Flash. It's a wrestling issue. If you don't know me, I'm a big wrestling fan. Flash accidentally gets himself in a omniversal wrestling league where him and the champ take on everyone to be like tag team champs. Mind boggled. I'm pretty sure the characters that they took on were from like Wildcats and stuff. So that was really cool. Very interesting issue. The Nightwing and Barbara scene was awesome. Where he said basically, Nightwing was like, by the time I put my suits on, this will be over. I was like, that is incredible. I'm loving it. Awesome artwork, awesome story. Super cool to see this. This is a really fun one-shot style issue. And with that being said, those are my books. Obviously, my pick of the week is going to be Flash. Followed by Predator, and then ended with Moon Knight as my number 3. If you want a 4 and 5, that's pretty easy. That would be Nightwing, and then 5th place is Alien. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and checking out my channel. I really do appreciate it. I am loving my comics this year. Do me guys a huge favor. Check out my YouTube channel at The Vinyl Casket, all one word. Where you subscribe, like, and comment, hit the bell for more. Remember, do me a massive favor. Drop a comment and stay lame.